I was gonna say I'd probably go to that game.
We are live. We're already talking about which games we're going to. Welcome back to the second night in a row of the West Coast Draft Podcast. We're breaking down the schedule. We got more schedule breakdown to do. We got a whole another 9 weeks to chat about here today, boys. And then we'll probably take tonight. We'll towards the end, we'll talk about each of our own team schedules a little bit. Maybe we'll go, quick unofficial game by game predictions for each of us, and then roll from there. Have fun with it. Have fun
I
with
was
it.
trying to do that
Unofficial.
George Pickens nod.
Oh, the
It's really hard to do sitting down.
It is. It really is. But man, this is the back half tonight. We're gonna be talking about the games that are leading up to the playoffs. We're gonna be talking about which teams are gonna be collapsing, like the Green Bay Packers.
I
In
can't believe
my
you went ahead of us and already did your whole season.
I do that like three different times as the off season goes, so don't take it too personally. I always do it on schedule release night. No, actually, I did. I guess I did today, and I didn't do it on schedule release night. But that's the unofficial predictions. The official predictions are the ones we do right here on the pod in August. But
What degens do you think are already betting on Panthers Giants in
oh well, I mean,
Germany
I've
in
been. Are
November?
you saying you haven't already put the mortgage down on that, loser?
Under, I'll take that under.
Yeah, I'll definitely take the under. I'll definitely take the under on that. What was I? Shoot, what
Gosh,
was
I
I?
don't think any teams look good in Germany.
Um,
Yeah,
I'm
I find it
trying to.
kind of weird that Brazil, in their first ever NFL game, they get a much better matchup than what Germany's gotten the last couple years. Mm,
Trying to think.
yeah, they got a trash quarterback like Tom Brady.
That's tough. That's tough, man. It's tough when you have a quarterback that's only won
You set me
seven
up for
Super
that one.
Bowls. It's tough when you've
Shots
only had a.
fired! Shots fired!
I hate it when my quarterback only has seven Super Bowl rings. Don't you hate that, Daniel?
Oh, I hate that, man. I want him to at least have 10 Super Bowl rings. If he doesn't have
At
10, then
least
he's
10.
useless.
At least 10. He did. You know what? On a serious note, if it weren't for Eli Manning and Nick Foles, he would have 10 Super Bowl rings. It's crazy.
He had no business losing to Eli. Yeah, absolutely. And that really here's some good arguments against Tom Brady. One, he had absolutely no business losing to Eli and Nick Foles. Two, um, Matt Castle won the division. No,
No, they
actually, they
didn't.
didn't.
Yeah, they went
Matt Castle,
third. They were
Matt
third in the division that
Matt
year.
Castle got them 10 wins. I
Yeah, and
mean,
how Drake and what Drake or not Drake, man. What did Mac Jones do?
that team was trash as soon as everyone left.
What did Cam Newton do? Year go. I'm just
He was like the shell of him. What like
kidding.
just what few muscles are left in his shoulder and back. I think at this point, Rob's only saying that Tom Brady's overrated just for clicks.
I've
He just
played
wants the
I've played
And it
for
works.
clicks. I play for clicks, baby.
I
he just
play
wants the
for
attention. He
clicks.
doesn't give a crap about. He doesn't actually think that. He
As
actually
soon
thinks Tom
as
Brady's a goat.
as soon as he made his outro, if one of us clicks like, we all click like. As soon as that became the outro, we knew Rob was playing for clicks.
Yeah.
There it is. Oh man, let's
You
hop
make a
into the
great
schedule,
Colorado
boys.
buff, my friend.
He would be a great Colorado Buffalo. Honestly, they should hire you as the marketing
That
manager
that's
for
the
the.
that's Dion Jr. though.
Is it Dion Jr.? I didn't
He does the
realize. Oh
videos, yeah.
gosh, poor Dion Jr. Man.
He was number one on the Sun rankings for quite some time.
Yeah, man, but now he's not gonna be a draft pick in 2025 like his two brothers are gonna be.
Who the hell is picking Shiloh?
I didn't say in the first round. Someone will pick him late, probably.
He's
Day
small.
three. Day three. Someone will pick him on day three. Um, should
I don't like people who piss blood on my as my safeties.
Hey, Travis Hunter apparently. Yeah, or would you take Travis Hunter? Because he had some issues after that one Colorado State guy took out his rib.
True.
I think we'd all take Travis Hunter.
I Travis Hunter's maybe a top 5 pick.
Oh, easily. Weren't for James Pierce, he'd probably be the first defensive player pick next year, which might end up
Yeah.
being the first player pick next year because next year's defensive class is loaded.
Next
Spoiler
year's
alert.
defensive class is honestly, I'd go for I'd if the quarterbacks aren't there, I'd go for an edge.
Oh, yeah, you're gonna have plenty of options. Bring JT back to Seattle.
Bring him home. Honestly, I just haven't seen it with him.
No, he's had like a couple like flash games, but he's not
Honestly,
been
get him in the
what he's supposed to be
20s.
yet.
Get him in the 20s, honestly.
If he,
I
I
think
mean, if he,
his combine's going to be. I mean, I guess if Trayvon Walker went one overall, I think JTT can go top 10.
we'll see. I mean,
His
obviously,
combine's going
if
to be
he
crazy.
has a big senior year, then all of a sudden we're not having this conversation because he had a big senior year and he's going to go top 10 anyways. But
Yeah.
he's not going to James Pierce.
They're
Though.
so all in right now at Ohio State.
Oh yeah,
they're
like
gonna
everyone came back.
they're
It's
gonna
crazy.
try to run it up so hard against Michigan.
Mm-hmm. How many Ohio State players? I know Mike Hall.
Marv.
Marv, obviously. How did I miss Marv? There really weren't a ton of Ohio State players in the draft this year. I feel like they almost all came back other than Marv.
Cade Stover.
Oh yeah, Kate Stover. Oh yeah, there you go. Because he ran.
They don't use him anyways.
Yeah, they didn't use him anyways. Am I forgetting any? I'm sure I'm forgetting someone.
Linebacker.
Eichenberg, yeah. Eichenberg, good call there.
Not many. Really not many.
Yeah. I mean, there's probably some that went like
There were some
undrafted.
linemen, and I know this because they said Mike Jarrell. It's Jarrell, not Gerald. Tested was better at the Ohio State Pro Day than the Ohio State linemen that were draft eligible.
Here you go. Okay, hold on. I'm on the consensus board. I'm going to do a control F for Ohio State here. So Marv, okay. Duh. Mike Hall is the second, and he was a late second round pick. Cade Stover's third. Tommy Eichenberg fourth. Josh Proctor, undrafted, went to the Jaguars.
Was he
Steel
higher or lower
Chambers,
than Mike Jarrell?
much higher. Mike Gerald's in the 600s, my friend. Josh Proctor is 204.
Oh, no.
Steel Chambers, 241, went to the Lions as an undrafted free agent. So there you go. Linebacker. Matthew Jones, I don't even know where he went, but I remember he was a guard. And then Meon Williams, running back, who they upgraded with Quinshon Judkins. So that sure.
Judkins. Where'd Judkins come from?
Ole Miss.
I don't know why he'd leave Ole Miss.
He's a good player. Yeah, I don't know. Everyone was coming to Ole Miss, and then all of a sudden he was like, "All right, I'm out." Okay.
I thought Ole Miss was going to make a run for
CFP.
No, well, yes, but for Damian Martinez.
They might have tried, but good old Mario swooped in.
I fucking hate that guy.
Yeah. Is Elijah Badger going to be a Husky tomorrow?
Who?
Elijah Badger?
No.
Husky tomorrow?
Florida.
He's probably going to the Gators, yeah.
I saw some crystal balls for Florida. I wasn't expecting it either, personally. It doesn't. He's a good player, but like, he's Jeremiah Martin or Hunter.
Yeah,
Hunter.
But he's a Folsom Bulldog. He would be able to reunite with Daniel Nagata.
True.
Oh, and too, Deshaun Lynch, the D lineman from Sac State we picked up.
He's Folsom.
Another Folsom Bulldog.
Oh.
So we had a streak there going. We could have made it 3 for 3 if we got Elijah. But
do you ever play with him? He was
he was a sophomore my senior year. So
okay. COVID years, man.
Yeah,
because he has 2 years of eligibility.
Yeah. COVID years and then redshirting. Yep, that'll get you.
Shoot, where was I? Holy, just busted.
This is a sidetrack podcast.
Oh, I got derailed. If anything. Oh gosh, I had a good thought.
We're talking
Ole Miss.
Well, no, Ole Miss, yeah.
No, if we move past that,
Damian Martinez, Miami.
Oh yeah,
Cristobal.
Speaking of, so when I think of Mario Cristobal, I think of that horrible S&C guy. But speaking of S&C guys, you see on our dear friend, one of the guys that I actually did like. Trying to find the post right now, but Good old Ron McKeefery is now Dr. Ron McKeefery.
Is he really? Good for him.
Good for him.
Shout out Ron.
Sadly,
Good guy.
he went to the dark side.
Where'd he go to?
Bama.
Bama.
Not as SNC coach though, but as like special assistant to the head coach.
Oh, really?
It would have been nice to keep him, but I think he wanted to keep his job, and Jed wanted his guy, and I understand that.
Yeah, that's interesting though. That's interesting that he'd go to Bama to be special assistant to the head coach after being a.
Well, it's the same thing with Morrell. Morrell's like an analyst now.
Yeah, I guess that's true. But Morrell sucked. McKeefery was actually good at his job.
That's very true. If you see like some rapper, some big time rapper, I feel old now because I have no clue who this is.
Gunna.
They have a bunch of tickets. The boys. That shit wasn't happening under DeBoer.
I actually did not know who Gunna was until Joe Burrow mentioned him in a podcast once. So there you go. That's the only reason I know who Gunna is.
I want to be so much more insufferable about when we finally get our quarterback than you are with Burrow.
Well, funny thing is Burrow's like, he's not quite as like up there as obviously like guys like Brady and Manning and Mahomes, but it's weird to have a quarterback that's also kind of a celebrity. Like, no offense, Geno Smith's not a celebrity.
No, he's only a celebrity to people like us who like watching his college highlight tape.
No offense, Daniel. Jared Goff's not a celebrity.
Untaken.
Yeah, Joe Burrow, low-key a celebrity.
I've seen that Willy Wonka video. That looks like a celebrity.
That's true. I'm surprised they didn't cast him over Timothy Chalamet in the new Wonka movie, honestly.
Jared Goff should have been in that Willy Wonka experience in the UK.
Jared Goff probably could have been Ken in the Barbie movie.
He could have been.
I didn't. He does have a resemblance to Gosling.
Oh yeah.
I just don't like Gosling as Ken. He did a good job. I'll give him that. But Gosling, the man, is just too broody to be Ken.
Too broody. Well, that's because you watch too much Blade Runner 2049. You have to watch him in movies. You have to watch him in The Nice Guys. He's hilarious in The Nice Guys.
That's The Nice Guys? What's that?
Oh yeah. It's him and Russell Crowe. It's like a buddy cop movie set in the 70s. It's really funny, actually.
For some reason I was thinking of The Other Guys. Aim for the Bushes.
Which is another buddy cop movie. So if a movie
The Other Guys is my favorite buddy cop movie.
Yeah. Here we go.
Or what about Naked Gun with the GOAT? O.J. Simpson as
check it out.
I don't know why I ever saw that. What's O.J. Simpson's name in that looks fun. In The Naked Gun?
What is his name?
Nordberg. Shout out Nordberg, the GOAT.
O.J. Simpson is the GOAT.
A great acting career cut short by
Flip it. O.J. Simpson's the GOAT.
You guys see that? You guys see that video on YouTube going like that was like analyzed O.J. Simpson's bad prank show? You guys ever see that video?
No.
It's so funny. His prank show's terrible. Like all of the punchlines are like O.J. Simpson's here. It's so weird.
My favorite, and we'll get into the schedule release actually here in a second. But my favorite OJ clip ever was there's like the he's doing an interview, and I can't remember what the context was, but like the lady's talking and she's like, I'll see if I can find it actually because
I know what you're talking about.
Oh man.
that Andrew Luck one.
Here we go.
That Andrew Luck one's a close second.
It's me, OJ Mahomes. Here we go. I'll make sure you guys can hear the audio here.
Oh,
it's a classic moment, and let's see, share sound. Here we go.
How to get out of small channel hell? What you been looking at, bud?
All right, here we go. Oh, wait. Oh, dang it.
He had a surprise after we finished filming. OJ said to me that he had a surprise for me, and I genuinely was surprised. I think it was his idea of a joke. and this is it.
Can you put the? Oh, speaking
Daniel,
of
did you see
OJ,
that?
Jedfish.
Filming, OJ said to me,
You ever hear
that
the Jedfish OJ
surprised
story?
me, and I genuinely
hold
was
on.
surprised. I think it was his idea of a joke, and this is it.
What the fuck? What?
Wait. Another OJ one though. You got to get that Andrew
Oh.
Luck one.
Okay, here we go. I'll pull it up. We'll pull it up.
Have you ever seen that? You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know if I do.
Oh,
O.J.
it's a good one.
Simpson, Andrew Luck. OJ. Oh, I have seen this one. Oh,
This one's really good.
Okay, here we go. Here we
Andrew
go.
Luck, what did I do to you? You could have retired an hour and a half ago before I picked you in my fantasy picks. I mean, what did I do, baby? I've been a fan of yours. Why would you do this to me? Come out of retirement.
Oh my god.
When O.J.
Andrew
Simpson
Luck
tells,
Showing up in that Civil War outfit was awesome. He's loving life, man.
when O.J. Simpson tells you to come out of retirement, you better come out of retirement. That's all.
He's a smart guy. Andrew Luck's a smart guy. He's like,
Oh, I thought you were
I'm
saying
done with
O.J.
this."
Simpson.
Oh yes, him too, of course. No, but Andrew Luck's like, I'm done with this shit.
All right, we're already 15 minutes into the Sidetrack podcast, and we haven't talked a single bit of schedule release. So here we go. Let's get into it. Oh boy, never mind. We're going back to the Sidetrack podcast. I don't want to talk about this game. Why the hell would the NFL do this? It's the same thing with the Aaron Rodgers. Why would you perfectly recreate a scenario which last year ended in disaster? The only way this can go well.
Entertainment.
The only way this can go well is if it actually balances out in the complete opposite direction and Burrow throws another 525 on the Ravens, like he did the day after Christmas in 2021. That's how they redeem themselves here. Tickets as low as $80.
Pre Mike McDonald, right?
That's a damn good game.
That's a good deal.
$8.
That's pre Mike McDonald, right?
That is pre Mike McDonald. That's pretty much the game that got Wink fired, basically.
Yeah. I mean, something that an English teacher of mine told me once is the reason Americans love sports is because all sports are stories and Americans love stories. That's why they made that game.
Speaking of stories, we got a good one coming here. Between the
God.
Giants and the Panthers in Germany.
One thing to add about the Ravens, though.
Oh, sorry, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Did you see how Stavros Halkias did the Ravens schedule reveal as Ronnie?
No, I didn't. I'll have to watch that. I haven't watched that one yet.
It's really good.
I'll watch it later. Ravens schedule release. Okay, I'll watch it later. I didn't get the Seahawks one, to be honest with you.
No,
Getting Chris Pratt for it was impressive, but I didn't get the.
Schedule release. Just because the Chargers made a really good one last year doesn't mean everyone has to do some over the top thing. I don't really care too much, right? I think it's a bit of a waste of money, quite frankly.
I can buy into a good schedule release video, but you have to do it well. It has to make sense.
Yeah,
it has to make sense.
No, I agree with you.
The Patriots one was really actually the Patriots one was really good.
When you use the players as actors,
it's not going to be great.
They're not actors.
Yeah, they're not.
That's the reason they play football. But the art was good.
Oh no, yeah, no. Like the posters they put out were really good, and they made a bit more sense because they're themed around the weeks. But the video, I was like, so you got Chris Pratt to play glasses that give you superpowers.
I know, yeah. Well, those glasses. They've been trying to make those glasses a thing all of last year. Yeah. They've been trying to do it. They do very little for me. They give them to the players after they win, right?
Yeah.
Whatever. Stop trying to make it happen.
Stop trying to make glasses happen. They're not going to happen. There you go. There's a Mean Girls reference. Didn't think you get that on the West Coast Draft podcast. All right, here we go. New York, Carolina, and Germany. Man, we're really letting Germans have it out for the World Wars, aren't we?
That was a good joke. You gotta repeat that one that you mentioned earlier.
Oh yeah, the Germany was all pissed about how we did them after World War One, but we did send we did send Giants Panthers to them after World War Two, so I think we're just gonna keep laying it on. I was
Oh man,
that's
that is
wild.
just a horrible matchup.
Jesus. Poor Germans. Poor Germans. I get it, but I feel
Speaking of the Giants, two shitty things happened. Those throwbacks
those
are
uniforms are
so
horrible.
bad.
So bad.
It's the worst part of two very bad uniforms because the tops make me think of the Bumblebee Steelers, and the bottoms make me think of those Packers brown throwbacks. And then they add a winged helmet. It's like what are we trying to do here?
Which should be, I mean, that's literally what their first uniform looks like. Like they had the leather
That
helmets
doesn't mean
with
we
the
should
wings on
do
the
it.
side. I didn't say that. It's not a good look. It's not a good look.
I mean, they had winged helmets because that's the only helmets that existed, really.
Yeah, it's true. You either had a blank helmet or a winged helmet. That was basically the designs back then.
Well, you know, the winged helmet didn't start in Michigan.
I know it didn't start in Michigan. I can't tell you where it did start, but I know it didn't start in Michigan. Princeton? Is it Princeton? Okay. That makes sense because they were one of the first football teams, period. So that adds up. So like I said, poor Germans. I know, I get it. You guys did a lot of bad stuff, but it has been 80 years since World War II. I feel like you've come back to the light a little bit. You don't deserve this. There's a fun, hey, this is a fun storyline game here. New England, Chicago, May versus Caleb.
That's been fun.
There we go. That's a fun one. Bills, Colts is a fun one. Niners, Bucks can be fun in Tampa. 10 a.m. start for the Niners. Steelers, Commies. Maybe that's Justin Fields at this point versus Jaden Daniels. That could be interesting. Let's see. There you go. You can go to SoFi Stadium for $29. That's fun.
Hey, it's bye week for me. Let's go. I could do it.
Here you go. First Eagles Cowboys game of the year. Neither on primetime, by the way, which is a little surprising.
That's shocking. Well, that's a good Sunday night game.
Yeah,
but at least in this week they'll get Tony Romo commentating a Cowboys game.
That's true. That is true because it's on CBS. That's a good call out. I didn't think about that. When is actually hold on real fast. I want to see if we can go to New England's schedule here.
Oh God.
If we can see how many
Please don't be the Seahawks. No.
But that's not the featured game of the week, so Brady won't be calling. Brady won't be calling this one because it's not a featured game. Yeah, I don't think they play a single featured game. They don't play a single featured game all year. That's not prime time.
It's tough because they're NFC.
Honestly, Tony Romo and Tom Brady should change. So Tom Brady can call more Patriots games, and Tony Romo can call more Cowboys games.
I feel like part of the reason why people like Romo better than most Cowboy quarterback broadcasters because he doesn't broadcast Cowboys games.
That's true.
Like, there's so many fan bases have put petitions out there to not have Aikman and Buck call their games. I remember that was a big thing for it. I signed a Seahawks one.
I think I don't hate Joe Buck and Troy Aikman. I think they're okay. I think Joe Buck used to be horrible. He's gotten a lot better.
I think they're both bad because one of them is a Packers homer and the other's a Cowboys homer. And I can't stand for that.
And then for the longest time, Packers, Cowboys anytime they played would be the featured game on Fox every time. So.
Exactly. Yeah, and Joe Buck would be like, "Oh my God, Aaron Rodgers is so good," and then Troy Aikman would be like, "Oh my God, the Cowboys are the greatest franchise in America's team." Blah 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 blah
blah. You don't know what we've had to go through being in the NFC. You don't know what we have to go through.
That's what I'm saying. I wish our teams, Rob, were in the AFC because CBS.
We got taken away. We got screwed.
I like Ian Eagle. I like Kevin Harlan. Sometimes they get Gus Johnson, man. Oh, come on.
Johnson,
why can we have those guys? We get fucking Chris Myers, bro.
We get Kevin Kugler.
We made that joke.
Matthew Stafford throwing deep down the field, and he finds TJ Hawkinson for the touchdown. It's Chris Myers.
That's true. That is true. CBS has just like good teams like front to back though. Like Kevin Harlan's not even our B team. No, Ian Eagle's our B team. Kevin
Bad
Harlan's our
news,
C
boys.
team.
There's no
And then Jim
Kugler
Nance
sound
is a
effect.
classic. I love that guy.
Yeah. Jim Nance is great. Tony Romo's annoying. Honestly, Tony Romo in a non-Chiefs game or in a non-Chiefs or Bills game, Tony Romo's fine. Like when they
Yeah,
called the
I
Bengals
agree.
Niners game last year, I thought he did a good job. But Bills and Chiefs, like it's just Josh Allen glazing and Patrick Mahomes
Oh, yeah.
glazing. It's
Oh, yeah.
ridiculous.
Oh my God,
That's fair.
Josh Allen is so good. He's gonna win his team a Super Bowl someday.
Yeah, I love in the Bills Dolphins wild card game a few years ago, which the Bills barely won, by the way, where they squeaked it out and Tony Romo was calling Josh Allen Mr. January. And it's like they've never even been to a Super Bowl,
Ooh.
man.
I was gonna
They've been to
say.
one
I
AFC
think-
title
I
game.
feel like McDermott's head's got to roll this year if they don't at least
I was
make
gonna
the
say.
title.
I think he's been there for a while now.
January struggles, man.
Lions Texans. Who would have predicted this as a Sunday night game this time a year ago?
Dude, right?
That's
kind
true.
of fun though. I like the
That's a
Texans,
fun
man.
matchup.
I like what
Yeah, we
CJ
got two
Stroud's
upstart teams, two good coaching staffs, two good quarterbacks, really good offensive talent on both sides of the ball here. That's gonna be a fun one. That one's
doing.
gonna be
Revamp defensive
interesting.
talent for both teams.
Dolphins, Rams is fun too.
Yeah, Dolphins Rams is a Monday night game. Is excellent. That's gonna be a fun one. That should be two playoff teams going at it. I just realized, by the way, that one of the Bengals Monday night games against the Cowboys. So I guess I'll get to
Oh,
with the
rip.
Troy Aikman.
You're
with the
gonna
Troy
know what it
Aikman
feels
problem
like.
is.
You're gonna know what it feels like,
for
man.
one game, you had to deal with it for years. For one game.
Welcome to our world. Welcome to our hell.
I'll just put it on mute, or I'll watch the Manning cast.
There you go. That's good.
Moving on to week 11, firmly in the double digits now. The Thursday night game.
Ugh. That's a
Lame.
Thursday night game.
That's a Thursday night game. That sure is a Thursday night game. Week before Thanksgiving though, so here we go. Here's the ramp up period.
Jags
Packers.
is
This
fun.
Caleb's first game against the Packers. That's no.
Maybe he becomes their owner. Maybe he owns the Packers.
I would actually like to see that.
I would too.
Turn the
Be
tables
fun.
a little bit, you know.
Jags Lions, a little big cat brawl for
That'd
only
be a fun one.
158
That's
bucks.
a
That's
fun one.
a pricey game. Sheesh. But yeah,
Wait, what
that'll
did
be
you
a
say?
good game.
What did you say?
The big cat brawl. There it is.
I don't have a button on that one.
We didn't do that for Bengals Panthers though. The Panthers.
Hey
would
man,
get
you
me out.
gotta you gotta set me up, man.
The Bengals would, or not the Bengals. The Panthers would get a meow. To be fair, so gotta find a meow one real fast.
I bet
So
there's
next
a
time
lot.
there's probably a ton. We should do that on every single Panthers game from here on out. You got time because they're on a bye for this week. So week 12, have it ready. Vikings Titans interesting.
Minnesota.
Let's see here. Any storyline games here?
Yum, yum.
Oh my God.
Is that Charlie Puth?
Family.
So I did find a storyline game.
Yeah.
Atlanta, Denver, and possibly MPJ versus Bo Nix.
I just want
Yeah, that's
a
true.
singular
Oh,
meow.
that's good. That's a great storyline
Oh,
game. We
that's
could
a
get
really
Penix
good one.
Knicks. There you go.
Like versus Ducks, the remake.
Drops it in for Davis
Like-
down the sideline.
We got the first Ravens Steelers game of the year. Oh, by the way, this is a fun little quirk. The Steelers don't play a divisional game until week 11. So I know a lot of Steelers fans are pissed about that because they're like, "Oh, great, we're gonna get all beat up, and then we have to play all the AFC North teams."
There we go.
There we
That's
go.
a good one.
Wait, okay. So here's the cue. Okay, so I'm gonna name all the cat teams. Bengals. No, you're supposed to do the roar. There you go, Bengals.
crap. Sorry. I thought you were going to say Panthers.
Jaguars. There you go. And then Panthers.
This one goes on too long.
It's like the ultimate, like that Godzilla meme where it's like the two heads and then the one
Oh,
off on
yeah,
the side.
Yeah.
Really, it's three heads and the one off on the side. But
It's in the
still
middle,
no
I
Super
think.
Bowls. True. Let's see. Oh wow, Jameis Winston's returning to New Orleans. How did we almost
The
forget
GOAT.
that one? The GOAT. Let's see. Yeah, Knicks. Potentially Penix Knicks. That'll be a fun one. Seahawks.
That's what I'm talking
Niners.
about! That's why he's the MVP! That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
Talking about Brock Purdy?
No,
Yes.
Jameis.
He is.
Brock
Purdy
The
is
Seahawks are going to go into Santa Clara off a bye and win.
Nah, that's not happening, man. I'm sorry.
That could be a Brady game, too.
nah.
That could be a Brady game. That could very well be. No, it won't be a Brady. Oh, what if they put Brady on Rams Patriots?
They probably will.
Because there's not a lot of good Fox games. Oh, never mind. Bears Packers. There you go. There's the Brady game that week. Honestly, we should go through every week and find which games.
No.
Yes, we should.
We're not gonna go back. I'm just gonna starting now.
No.
We're finding the Brady.
I will
game.
give no time to this overrated bum.
Yo,
Maybe
Texas,
maybe he's
Monday
the
night.
greatest color commentary ever.
Oh, come on.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, Cowboys
He'll
back on
have
Monday Night
his
Football.
commentator carrying him.
Nope, Tom
like
Brady's going to
Belichick.
carry the commentating team. He's that good, that perfect.
I like how we just skipped over Chiefs Bills. Like that's not usually one of the most marquee matchups on the entire calendar.
Who knows if
Jim
he'll
Nantz
even be a
and Tony
good
Romo are calling
broadcaster?
that game. And you know what they're going to be like? They're going to be like, oh my God, Mahomes, he's so amazing. Oh my God, Josh Allen, he's so amazing. They're both so clutch. Who's
Mhm.
going to win this game? I don't know, Jim.
Oh my gosh, they did a lateral.
I don't know, Jim. I don't know, Jim. I don't know about that one,
Did
Jim.
we get Tony Romo on CBS for Big Ten?
Why not? I don't think so. Because no, I don't think so.
Wait,
Gus
I'm looking
Johnson.
at the- I'm
because
looking at
Gus
the
Johnson is
CBS
Fox.
slot right now. You think
What?
Romo calls the Chiefs Bills game and then maybe Ian Eagles calls Bengals Chargers?
Yeah, I think Kevin Harlan would probably be. Are there any good CBS early games?
I feel like Harlan would be
they put
Detroit.
Iron Eagle. Probably
I'm
on
calling
Steelers.
both games.
Yeah, they put Iron Eagle on Steelers Ravens. They probably put Kevin Harlan on Chargers Bengals. I like how we're projecting this 5 months in advance.
We got nothing to do, man.
These are decisions made like a week beforehand usually, but we're projecting this shit 5 months in advance.
I guess the Lions Jags would probably get like Spiro Ditas or something.
Yeah.
Trevor
not a big-
Lawrence down
I'm
the
not a Spiro
sideline.
Ditas
You
guy.
know what? You know what? Actually, they'd probably give Lions Jags Kevin Harlan over Chargers Bengals. I think you're right. Yeah,
I mean, Bengals get Spiro Ditas.
Bengals would probably get Spiro Ditas. Yeah.
Joe Burrow down the sideline. Jamar Chase is caught. Touchdown.
Jets Colts. That is a Sunday night game. This is the Colts' only Sunday night game of the entire year, or the only primetime game of the entire year. Sorry.
That's ridiculous, man. Especially if
Colts are-
ARs pops off.
Yeah, no,
Becomes a
they'll get
star.
flexed into more. They'll get flexed into more, but that's ridiculous. Oh, and then like Daniel said, Battle of Texas there on Monday night. Troy Aikman, prepare your loins, my friend.
God. Freaking
week-
ESCCPN.
CCPN. Here we go. Oh, there you go. We got Bengals Ravens on Thursday night, so we have to balance that with Steelers Browns a couple weeks later. So there you go. There's so many divisional games on Thursday night this year. I noticed that. This isn't a bad thing. It's just kind of interesting.
Maybe
We'll
trying
quirk.
to up the excitement.
Probably. Probably. Don't want to watch fucking Giants 49ers again. I'm sorry. Or sorry, worse, Bears Commanders.
Yeah.
Which
Oh,
we had
that
to
was
watch 2 years in
so
a
bad.
row.
That was so bad.
Speaking of the Bears, is this Caleb JJ? There you go. There's a rookie matchup. That'll be fun. Colts Lions. That'll be a fun one. That'll be a fun one.
Oh, that could
Is
be
this a Brady
interesting.
game?
Yeah,
Is this a Brady game? No, never mind. Niners Packers is the Brady game this
that's
week.
the Brady game.
That's the Brady game.
Yeah, who would Detroit Colts get? I honestly, Lions Colts will probably get Kevin Kugler.
Mm-hmm.
I could see that.
Who's gonna get? Where's
Kevin
the
Cooler and Mark
Romo game?
Sanchez.
Where's the Romo game this week?
Ugh.
Oh man, the
Maybe
CBS
Pats
lineup's
Dolphins.
rough. It might be Pats Dolphins for the Romo game. This is
Actually,
a rough
no.
lineup.
Wait. It'd probably be Chiefs Panthers because the
So he
Chiefs.
can glaze the
Just because of the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Just because
Yeah.
of the Chiefs. There you go.
Look
Maybe.
at Patrick Mahomes dice up a shitty Panthers secondary. Ooh, I don't know about that, Jim.
Hey, don't
Ooh,
talk
I don't
shit
know about
about
that one,
Alex
Jim.
Cook.
Ooh, I don't know about that one, Jim. I probably would have cut Alex Cook after preseason. But here he is starting in week 12.
You know, I think he's a lot better outside of a good old Chuck Morrell scheme.
That's true. That is true. Man, that's a rough CBS lineup, though. Honestly, that's why they make these decisions like a week beforehand, though, because who knows? Maybe the Panthers are good this year.
Mm,
Who knows? Maybe the Titans are good this year, and Texans becomes interesting. That one's more realistic.
Titans Texans scream Sparrow Ditas.
Oh yeah, it definitely does. It definitely does. Let's see. As far as just the matchups go, outside of the commentators, it's a rough slate. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I mean Niners Packers is easily the headliner here. Okay. The Sunday night Rams Eagles. That'll be a fun one. That's a good one. Charger and the Harbaugh on Monday Night Football.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah,
We finally got
of
to
course. Ugh,
We
they're gonna
got
show
to
shit from the
it.
natty.
Yep. All right, here. And we're moving.
I see that picture of JJ signing the camera one more fucking time.
What if that's the intro to the new college football game?
I won't buy it.
Yeah, you will.
Thanksgiving.
You
You
underestimate
just cover
my
your
pettiness.
eyes. You just cover your eyes. They did put Donovan Edwards on the cover. So
Oh, the audio would talk about the national champion Michigan if you're playing like just standard mode.
Yep. Week 13 here. Yep, Thanksgiving. You want to lead us off as as the Lions always do. Let's let Daniel and the Lions lead off on a great Thanksgiving tradition.
Yeah, man. It's not a waxing gibbous moon, apparently, so I think we might be okay. Besides that, oh yeah, it's a Tony Romo game.
There you go.
It's
There
a
you
Jim
go. We
Nance
got
Tony
a
Romo
Tony
game.
Romo game.
Ooh, I don't know about
Oh.
that one, Jim. I think Caleb Williams just barely completed that pass. Just barely.
Is
He's
this
so
gonna be-
good. He's so good, Jim.
I wonder
When's
if
the
this is
last
gonna
time that
be-
they won a Thanksgiving game?
Ooh, that's a great question. I want to say 2015 or 16 was the last time.
Jeez, it's been a while.
I think it was either because I know we beat the Bears one year, like around the mid 2010s.
It seems like you play the
We had that
Bears
blowout over the
so
Eagles.
often on Thanksgiving.
What's up?
Seems
You
like you
said
play
it
the
seems
Bears.
like they played the Bears a lot on Thanksgiving.
It's usually the Packers.
I've noticed the Packers a lot too. I've also noticed the Vikings every now and again, but they're not as frequent as the other two.
I feel like usually how they do it is like Packers every other year. The Bears will sometimes go in between that, or we'll get an AFC team.
Yeah, there are a lot of AFC teams. I've noticed that too. I know the Texans they did the Texans like a few times, which was kind of weird.
I know we played the
Oh.
Vikings once in the last over a decade or so on Thanksgiving. And we played the Eagles once.
I remember how pissed my dad was the day of the schedule reveal when they were playing the Bills on Thanksgiving. It's like they're doing this so we give up the Thanksgiving spot. They're giving us a hard matchups.
Yeah, so if we have to give up the spot, why can't Dallas give it up? They're the ones that copied us.
I know.
We don't do anything either. Yeah, that Giants Dallas game, that screams Kevin Burkhardt and Tom Brady getting absolutely bored and the Cowboys steamrolling them by 40 points.
That is another shitty Black Friday matchup.
Yeah. Actually, fun fact about the Black Friday game. I don't know if I've ever brought this up before, but you know how the Lions and the Cowboys always host a home game on Thanksgiving, obviously. When the Black Friday game got instituted, the Bengals fought hard to make them like they would become Black Friday's team. Like they would always be a Black Friday matchup. And the NFL almost did it. But then the Jets are like, hey, we're a New York team. You should put us on Black Friday. And the NFL is like, can't argue with that. So that's how we got robbed of what would have been a great Black Friday tradition of me never having to go Black Friday shopping ever again. But
The Jets
anyways,
are playing on Black Friday though, so I guess they just alternate then.
well, yeah, but now it's the Taylor. The Bengals weren't like we already lost this battle last year. We're not going to fight for it again this year. And the Chiefs have Taylor Swift.
Fair enough.
It
was Swift, Chiefs MVP.
Honestly.
I bet you sold so much merch for them.
Oh, 100%. You can buy Travis Kelce jerseys in Marshalls now.
Oh, no way.
Mm-hmm. That's how bad it's got.
I'm surprised they don't
At
give her
H&M.
her own number.
They basically should at this point.
Give her 00.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy. H&M, Macy's. Oh, yeah. I've walked through all those stores, and I've seen Chiefs Travis Kelce gear in every single one. And it's not because of anything he did. Well, I guess he did. He was the one who chose to date her, I guess. But you know what I'm saying.
He closed the deal.
He did close the deal. I'll give him credit. He did close the deal. Let's see. Moving forward to Sunday. I like how we've never talked about the Raiders. We talked about this as a shitty Black Friday
They're gonna
matchup.
be bad, dude. They're gonna be bad.
They're bad. They're rough. They're rough. Chargers, Falcons. Oh gosh, the AFC and NFC versions of each other.
I'll
Still
give
now.
this one for that reason.
Steelers, Bengals. There you go. First Steelers, Bengals game of the year. That's fun. I always look forward to that one. It's not till week 13 though, so that's a little disappointing. But maybe that's Justin Fields at that point. That'll be fun. Justin Fields versus Joe Burrow. Let's see here. What else do we got? Seattle going to the New York Jets to take on Aaron Rodgers.
You think he's still going to be healthy by then?
Probably not. To take on Tyrod Taylor. Actually, in my scheduled projections or my season projections, assuming Aaron Rodgers stays healthy the full year, I still have the Jets going 9-8, missing the playoffs.
Respect.
They're so overhyped. They're so overhyped, man. Let's see. Texans, Jags, always a fun one there. Rams, Saints in the Dome. Rematch of a classic moment in NFC Championship history. Let's see. Eagles, Ravens, a fun one here. There you go.
It's so weird to remember how they actually did let you review PI for a year.
And it was horrible. And it was
more
horrible.
like for a week, and then they decided, nope, we're not going to change it ever.
Yep. What's the Brady game here? Do you think there's a chance the Seahawks Jets is the Brady game? Because this is kind of a rough slate for Fox.
Yeah, a little bit.
Shot.
Fox. It's not going to be Titans Commies. Rams, probably Rams Saints. I could see it though, because there's probably not a lot of opportunities that Brady's going to have to call the Jets games. So I could see it. I don't think so, but I could see it.
I bet Jets fans would be so happy.
They'd love it. They'd love it. Oh, but no, that's an opportunity for Brady to just glaze the Seahawks for 3 hours because he's just a Jets hater.
Fuck that. I don't want it.
Smith is so good. He plays just like I did back in the day.
Okay, we all know that's not true.
Geno Smith's better than I ever was. He could have hit that check down to James White. If he says that on national television, will we forgive him?
No, I don't give a fuck about Gino.
He's your franchise quarterback.
No, he's no franchise quarterback.
He was in the danger witch tier. It's no one's franchise. Eagles Ravens as the Romo game's fun. Bills Niners, that's a good Sunday night game. That's a really good Sunday night game. And then for some reason we got Browns Broncos on Monday, and no one's gonna fucking watch that. That's terrible. It's terrible.
Bo Nix is gonna be a superstar.
That's some fun interconference play right there.
Yeah. There's a good. There you go. Will Levis, JD.
There's it's almost all interconference.
I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, I might have been exaggerating.
I mean, still 5 in 1 week is a lot, though. I will grant you that. 5 in 1 week's a good number. I feel like there's 1 week here. What week one? So 6. There's 6. There was 1 week I know that had like a crazy number of interconference games. Let me see. Oh, was it week 8? It might be week 8. Yeah, week 8's got 8 interconference games. Is there any that have more than that? Probably not. Wait, oh, whoa, hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold up. Okay, we're gonna briefly go back to week 3. Because there's 10 interconference games in week 3. So get excited. Get excited. Here we go. Giants, Browns. Get excited. Packers, Titans. Get excited. Bears, Colts. Get excited. That one's actually good. That's a solid one. Texans, Vikings. Let's see here. Broncos, Bucks. Get excited. Panthers, Raiders. You tell me you're not hyped for Panthers, Raiders?
Wait, why are we going back to week 3?
Oh, because I was just highlighting how this week has like an insane number of interconference games.
Okay.
Dolphins, Seahawks, Ravens, Cowboys, Chiefs, Falcons, Commies, Bengals. That's an insane number of interconference games. That's probably there's probably never. Oh yeah, that's by far the most.
Respect to you for having that memorized already.
Yeah. Well, the nice thing is the schedule predictor website. It tells you which list is. So I was like, one of those lists of interconference games. I was like, I feel like one of those is crazy long. And it was week 3. Anyways, so moving forward to week 14 here. We are now into December. We're into the cold, chilly months.
We're gonna be down. It's not gonna be chilly for us 3. Let's go.
That's right. Not this week. Not this week.
Got the Packers.
Oh, and it's nice too because the Bengals play on Monday night that week as well. That's perfect timing, actually. So I'm not gonna and the Lions play on Thursday, so it's perfect timing. Look at that.
Got the Packers on Thursday night. Cheeseheads.
Hey, I'll stay till Monday to watch that game with you.
That'll be a fun one. We get to watch the Manning cast version, so we don't have to watch Troy Aikman, and then we'll watch the Spanish version of Packers Lions if you guys want to come in on Thursday.
Ooh, that could be.
It's
nice.
Prime Video's got the Spanish broadcast.
That could be a fun weekend because we could carve out that day in Scottsdale.
That's true.
Yeah.
Saturday in Scottsdale, baby.
Saturday in Scottsdale.
We're probably gonna need it right after Jordan Love recreates the Aaron Rodgers moment from.
That'll probably be conference championship weekend, and we're not gonna have anything to do with that.
That is true. Unfortunately,
they're gonna have to rework how conference championships work.
It should be like a conference tournament because once you get to like 16 and 18 teams, it's like only the top 2. I feel like it needs to be like a tournament.
Well, and then like you could get penalized for having to play that extra game, right?
That's also true. That's also true. But the penalty doesn't matter as much now because 12 teams make it in. Soon to be 14. Let's see here. Yeah, Packers Lions. There you go. Try not to get too much PTSD on that Sunday or Thursday evening in December there. That's probably right around the same time. This is probably about 9 years to the day, honestly.
Yeah, almost. Yeah.
It's probably pretty
that
close.
long.
Okay, they have a new roster. It's different teams, of course.
But the vibes never change.
Vibes never change, man. They just don't.
Really been that long, huh?
Yeah.
Trey
We're
Flowers
getting
got
old.
screwed.
We had the
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers game and the KJ Wright bullshit in the same season. Isn't that wild, guys? Oh man.
And they're both in primetime games. Probably the
They
only
were
two
both in
primetime
primetime.
games Detroit got that year.
And then you fired Caldwell because of it.
No, that was a few years later.
Oh, okay.
I remember because
We fired him
Jim-
after 2017.
Yeah, they fired him because all they had to do was beat a Bengals team that had nothing to play for to make the playoffs, and they lost.
And we laid a fat egg.
Yep.
You know what that fat egg got us? Got us Matt Patricia.
Matt Patricia, which hell yeah, bro. Hey, but you know what Matt Patricia got you?
Dan Campbell.
Dan Campbell, that's true. Dude, I was actually sidetracking a little bit. I was watching a video recently
Not
comparing
allowed.
the Lions 2019. I was comparing the Lions 2019 draft. What's it called? Like the war room.
Yeah.
So I was comparing the 2019 war room to Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell's first year in 2021. And like Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell are always super animated. They get excited about picking their players. They were calling Panay. They were super happy and everyone was cheering. In the 2019 one, Bob Quinn was calling TJ Hawkinson. He was like, "Hey, TJ, how's it going? You want to be a Lion? All right, great. We'll get you set up." And it was like really awkward. And it was just like a handshake between Bob Quinn and Matt Patricia and like a bunch of quiet clapping.
I saw that video. I know what you're talking about.
It was such a weird vibe, man. No wonder they sucked.
I remember I saw the stories of Patricia riding a four-wheeler around practice.
Oh my god, man.
What a tool.
I like how he made his players run like they were fifth graders.
It's like
I
they're
didn't realize
NFL
Matt
players.
Patricia had such a high-pitched voice too. I
Mm.
thought he would
I
have like a
respect
deep,
that.
scary voice, but no, he sounds like he just sounds like a
How do you pass an interview, man?
beats
His
me.
resume. He was a defensive coordinator for a really successful defense for 10
It really
years.
wasn't statistically. He was
There's
in
some good
DC for
news.
10 years. For 10 years.
Yeah, not 10 years. I don't know. In general, around there, 5 or 6 years.
Right before he was hired, it was not a great defense.
That's right, because that was the Super Bowl defense that gave up 41 to Nick Foles. That's true. That is true. Let's see here. The rest of the week 14 slate. There you go. Jets Dolphins, another divisional game. Man. Oh, Browns Steelers. That's a fun one. Seahawks
Buffalo
Cardinals.
Rams.
We will be there. Buffalo Rams. that's gonna be fun.
$29.
Ooh, yeah, we already talked about that one, remember?
I think it wasn't that low.
Oh yeah, I think it was 34 last night.
Well, let's see where these tickets are. You gotta see where they are.
Yeah, no, these are gonna be nosebleeds. If you get tickets,
Well, I got good news
like
for
when
you,
I
Beau.
got tickets, I was right around here.
I got good news for you, Beau. We're gonna be able to move up.
That's true. Look at that, 39, 37. So the tickets that I had were in section 121 and they were 125. So these are $30 cheaper still.
Here we go.
Um,
I'll be there no matter what.
I'll be there no matter what. There you go. There's the Brady game of the week. Bills Rams.
How'd you go? You know who was that
Ooh,
Niners
or
team?
actually, you know what? Bears Niners also might get a Brady draw.
You know
too.
who was that? Who was? And you can ask people from that front office. Who was the Niners' biggest boogeyman for a long time? It was
Jay
Russ.
Cutler.
Just that scrambling ability. You might be able to see that with Caleb against them. Who knows?
Jay Cutler.
Tickets for $39 to a Cowboys game.
It's pretty quite crazy, man. It's gonna be a good game too. Monday Night Football against the future Super Bowl champs. That's crazy, man.
I'd like to go to a game at Jerry World sometime.
It's fun. It's a good time. I went
You
to a
been?
Thanksgiving game. Yeah, I went to a Thanksgiving game against the Raiders with my brother.
When?
It's 2013.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep. Good times. It was fun. It's a cool environment because it's just like super. And I'm sure it's gotten better since then too because it's been over 10 years now. But it's just very like modern. Selena Gomez did the halftime show, so that was. Yeah,
you know where we really have to go? We really should go to Lambeau.
That would be good. Let's make that a trip. Let's make a Lions Packers game.
Oh,
yeah, Lambeau. That'd be fun.
That'd
be a fun one.
Let's go Lions.
What's the Romo game
the
this week?
Took over at the end of that game.
That was fun. That was fun.
Good times, man.
Browns Steelers has to be the Romo game this week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chargers Chiefs on Sunday night. There you go. That's fun. That's interesting. That'll be a good time. All right, week 15, boys. We're getting into the closing stretch. We're getting into the playoff push.
You know where we're in now?
Fantasy
we're in
playoffs.
The flex zone.
That's true. Well, we've been in the flex zone for a while now. Flex zone starts in like week 10.
Damn it.
But I know what you're saying. We got another Monday night doubleheader.
Oh, there we go.
Monday night doubleheaders. That's good. They heard the fans. They realized we liked it. So that's good stuff. Here you go. Rams Niners. That's a pretty good Thursday night matchup.
Honestly,
there.
they're gonna eventually put football on every day of the week.
Oh yeah. This year the only day that doesn't have any football is Tuesday, and that's Maction.
Do you remember Tuesday and Wednesday night football was in the COVID era? Those were horrible. Those are so bad.
Weird. Those were weird. Chiefs Browns. That's a fun one to start Sunday. Let's see. Oh man, Jaden Daniels going back to the Bayou. It's a fun storyline right there. Jags Jets. Okay.
I'm so happy.
Texans Dolphins is good.
That Jaden Daniels is a Seahawk. It would be hard to like him.
Be really good for you though.
Could it be the Romo game?
Yeah, I'd say Lions Bills probably the Romo game.
Oh yeah.
Unless there's one. Yeah, Lions Bills
Chiefs,
definitely
Browns,
the Romo game.
Green Bay at Seattle Sunday night.
Chiefs Browns also a good competitor for it. Oh, that's a good CBS slate right there. It's a really good CBS slate. Yep, there we go. Seahawks Packers on Sunday Night Football. Who's going to be the Brady game here? Are we going to Harbaugh get him Chargers Bucks so he can Michigan connection there?
Ugh.
No, it'll be Steelers Eagles. It'll be Steelers Eagles probably. Yeah, it'll be Steelers Eagles for sure.
I saw your mouse hovering over it.
Over the.
No, over Panthers.
Oh yeah, Panthers. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, the Brady game's gonna be Steelers Eagles.
Daniel, your eyebrows are looking on fleek tonight.
Are they?
They're looking good.
Thank you, man.
Let's see. We got Caleb versus JJ in prime time. What?
I swear the Bears and Vikings always get a Monday night game.
They do. We got one last year.
It's always
The Bears
terrible.
won. The Bears won like 12 to 10.
It's gonna be a bad one, man.
And Falcons, Raiders. The Raiders always get way more prime
Teams
time
that wanted
games.
MPJ Bowl.
Oh yeah.
Poor Raiders. They have to Aiden O'Connell. They're starting Aiden O'Connell, not even AOC.
Hey, but you know what? They're gonna have
Minshew.
Shador Sanders. They're gonna have Shador Sanders this time next year.
He's a fit. I bet.
He's a great culture fit.
Al Davis would have wanted Shador.
Oh, Al Davis would have drafted Shador at 1.
Oh, absolutely. Rest in peace, Al Davis. Al Davis is a great character.
Love him. Al Davis is a great one. Just win, baby.
His son's Mark's just a weird guy. Mark didn't earn it, right? Mark didn't earn that money. Al Davis earned that money.
That's true. Well, he doesn't. They don't even have that much money. He is not like. I mean, he's rich, obviously, but as far as owners go,
Yeah.
they are not rich by any means. Which is funny. They own like one of the most premier.
I mean, I feel like
franchises in
Al Davis
football.
is one of the owners that knew the absolute most about football too.
Yeah. What are the blue bloods of the NFL? Obviously, the Cowboys,
Packers, Steelers,
Steelers, Cowboys, Packers,
Niners.
Steelers,
Niners.
Patriots, maybe.
Have the Patriots earned their way? I'm thinking historically, no.
I'd say
Story,
the
yeah,
Niners
because
have
all
that.
their success has come in this
Brady
century.
Belichick era. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
They
would
did
still
make
put the
Super
Patriots
Bowl.
up, like Cowboys, Steelers, Packers, Niners, Patriots.
You know, I think the Dolphins would probably qualify as a blue blood. They had a really great era under Shula.
That's
Would the
that's
would the
debatable,
Raiders
yeah.
qualify as a blue blood?
I feel like if the Raiders,
They've
qualify,
always
then
been the
Raiders
black
have to
sheep.
qualify.
I think of like we're thinking of historic franchises. I'd say yes.
I put the Commanders in there too. Then
I was about to say Commanders.
Yeah,
Yeah.
honestly, the entire NFC East, honestly,
Yeah.
to be
Yeah.
honest with
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
So
that's
okay,
about
so,
it. That's about it.
the Lions,
okay,
obviously.
that's fair. So the comprehensive list: Cowboys, Packers, Niners, Steelers, the entire NFC East. So Giants, Commies, Eagles, Raiders. Any else?
Dolphins.
And Dolphins, yeah. Okay, so we got 9.
You could
You
even
throw
argue
Patriots
Denver.
in. You could
low-key.
if we
I
want to
was
get to an
thinking
even
maybe
10, we could throw
Denver.
Patriots in.
Honestly, you could say Chiefs because they won a Super Bowl pretty early, but they sucked for a pretty long time too.
Yeah, they went 50 years without winning one. That's
Yeah.
tough.
Yeah, you're right. I think that's a good grouping.
Mhm. There you go. Speaking of two teams that are unfortunately not NFL blue bloods, Browns Bengals on Thursday Night Football. I know I mentioned this last night, but why the AFC North got so fucked by the schedule? Because the Browns and Bengals got 2 Thursday night games. The Ravens and Steelers got a Thursday night game and a Wednesday night game. Our division got fucked by the schedule. At least we all got fucked equally, though. I will say that. That's nice. But they're like, we're not gonna let all you guys be good again this year. Which, the way my predictions lined up, we did not. We did not finish for the second consecutive year as the only division to have all 4 teams have winning records because the fucking Steelers went 8-9, which we all know won't really happen in reality. Let me see if I can find a win in there. Squeeze one over. You know what? I'll have them beat the Broncos.
They'll find
there you go.
Mike Tomlin getting a losing season. What the fuck are you talking about?
Never mind. I just changed. They're gonna beat the Broncos. So yeah, there you go. Now they're 9-8 now. There you go. Every AFC North team finished with a winning record again.
I feel like this one could be on the soundboard.
We do not care. What are you looking for?
That's the one I'm looking for. Yeah.
I knew it.
Never forget Mike Tomlin doing that. Remember that little sideline dance he did? Blocking here.
We do not care.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, that's perfect. All right, there we go. I found a way. Every AFC North team finishes with a winning record again.
We do not care.
They still don't make the playoffs though. Very sad. Very sad for them. Oh, here we go. Here's the Saturday.
The picture is really funny of Mike Tomlin on this one. It's really quite funny.
We do not care.
We do not care.
Saturday.
I feel like
games.
we haven't gotten iconic press conference moments in a long time. These guys are too media trained.
Yeah, that is very true.
Like you don't get Jim Moore
Playoffs.
playoffs. Who's?
Dude? Oh yeah, the kneecap biting.
That's a good one. Yeah,
that was a good one. Oh, that's 3 years ago now, though.
Yeah,
I think it's something more contemporary.
I just don't think you get them anymore because they're too media trained. I don't think Mike McDonald's ever going to give you something like that.
No.
Kyle Shanahan, no. Hey, I think there's
Dan
a lot
Campbell's
more
Dan
personalities.
Campbell's our only hope.
I think 20, 30 years ago, there's a lot more Dan Campbells as head coaches rather than the very. I think head coaches have become much more cerebral.
I agree. Especially these young ones. You figure the young head coaches are going to be more talkative, but they're actually usually the least. They're usually the most boring. in the press
$24
conferences.
ticket. I think that's the lowest we've seen yet.
Where are we at?
Cards.
Give you a
Panthers. Yeah, I
hint.
wonder why. It's the card. No, I saw one thing actually. There's a tweet. I can't remember who put it out. It was probably freaking Dove Kleiman. But anyways, someone put out a tweet that they added up the price for every Panthers game this year, and it was less than the price to buy YouTube TV Sunday Ticket,
Oh,
Prime, ESPN Plus, Netflix. Like it was less to attend every Panthers game live, that's home and away, than it is to just watch them from home.
That's pretty sad, man.
Who's that more sad for? The
Oh,
NFL
man.
or the Panthers?
they're
Yeah, that'd be a
so
question.
bad.
Probably both for different reasons, right?
Right. The
Bryce
greed
Young
of the NFL.
Who's going to want to
versus-
get traded
Oh yeah, definitely. He
I'd
should.
take
He
Bryce
should
Young.
demand.
over Gina?
Oh yeah, more promise for the future. That's for sure. Oh man, they're bad.
I think
They are
Ryan Grubb
bad.
would like Bryce Young.
Yeah, maybe a good fit. Plus, you have another quarterback. Oh, never mind. Ken Walker's wearing number 9. Dang it.
Hey, nah.
You think Ken Walker would have given up number 9 for MPJ?
That's a good one. Depends on the price.
I cannot picture Penix wearing any number not number 9. So I'm
I
glad
would
they
not
made.
like it.
I'm glad they made Rondale Moore switch numbers.
Yeah.
Let's see. What are we looking for here?
I got to get my jersey signed eventually.
Jets Rams is a fun game there. Oh wait,
That
we're
would-
talking about we're
You
skipping
could've-
over the Christmas games. Got a bunch of fun games on Christmas.
Oh, those were awesome Christmas games.
There we go.
I just-
Brady talk. Steelers Ravens.
10 a.m. Christmas games a little too early. I'm not going to lie. I'm still doing morning Christmas festivities.
That's fair. That's fair. Oh, never mind. These aren't the Christmas games. These are December 21st games. I'm sorry. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
okay.
Okay.
Good. We can't read.
December 21st. It's Christmas. It's December 21st.
It is winter solstice.
That is true. It is winter solstice. We are at this point. We'll be 12 years removed from the end of the Mayan calendar. So we made it.
I was
We
legit
survived.
scared. I was legit
Oh.
scared.
Bro, I was 12. Of course, I was scared. I thought that shit was gonna happen.
Me too.
You know what's funny? We went to Hawaii for vacation that year, and I was like, why would we go to a place with a volcano right there? Are we dumb?
In the middle of the ocean.
God.
We're so stupid.
That's really funny.
Wait, have you seen the
That's a
the
short
Reddit-
right there.
the online are we stupid or is he stupid or something? It's on Reddit. I don't know what subreddit started it, but it was like why I don't even know what it is, but it's like, is he stupid? Why would we go to Hawaii and stay in a hotel next to a volcano on December 21st, 2012? Are we stupid? That is a good short, actually. That'll be the next great short here. That's a sidetrack podcast. We just talked about the apocalypse for 2 minutes. That's fun.
We love it, folks. That's a
Yes.
Steelers Ravens. Here we go. That'll be
this is a
fun
good
one.
week.
Yeah. You got Patriots Bills. Got a divisional game. That's fun. Detroit and Caleb. Like, they're not
Vikings,
Chicago,
Seattle, I
but
think is going to
Caleb.
be
The
a
only
fun one.
cold weather game Detroit will play all season.
Is
San
it really?
Francisco at Miami.
Chicago. Actually, apparently I saw something. So the Lions only have 3 outdoor games this year. We're at the 49ers end of December. We're at the Bears and we're at the Packers in like end of September, early October.
Oh, perfect
crazy.
time.
Here you go. Jeez. That's why I was going to get 9 home games, I guess.
Yeah,
There
every
you
other
go.
game is indoor.
You go.
That's good for Goff for sure.
That's very good for Goff and the Goffense.
The offense.
It's not good for beating Goff, though.
God. Titans Colts looks like a good game, man. That could be underrated.
Will Levis
I think
versus
Minnesota
AR.
Seattle could be fun.
I don't think we
That's-
talk about the fact that 3/4 of the top quarterbacks from 2023 went to AFC South.
I know. No, we've talked about that. They like sneakily became a very good quarterback division.
If Will Levis ends up being good, and if AR ends up being good, because we played like 3 games last year.
I think I saw plenty to think that Will Levis will be good. In my opinion. I think Minnesota at Seattle can be a fun one. Those games are always weird. And then San Francisco at Miami.
Rams Jets will be a fun one, honestly.
You're calling a Jets game fun?
If Rodgers is playing,
Is he gonna play though? It's the
We'll
Jets,
see.
man. Let's be real.
That's true.
There's gonna
That's
be
true. They're
injuries.
cursed. They're cursed. Is this no? They played in 2022. I was gonna say, is this the first game between Mike McDaniel and
McDaniel? God, there's too many.
Kyle Shanahan?
Mike McDaniel, Mike McDonald. There's too many. Mike LaFleur. There's too many. Change your name, people.
Too
Be
many
creative.
Mikes.
Just go by Michael.
Mike Tomlin.
Yeah, there you go.
Michael Tomlin.
Yeah,
Mike McCarthy.
Tomlin.
Mike McCarthy.
Michael McCarthy.
There's 3 Mike Micks in the NFL as head coaches.
Oh God, it's ridiculous.
Michael McDonald.
Michael McDonald. There you go. That's how you
Actually,
say Frenchie.
that is that's a name. That is a former chair of the Nevada GOP named Michael McDonald.
Would
big
not
fat
have been
guy.
able to tell you that. There you go. He's going to turn the name around.
He got in trouble for for 2020 stuff.
Bucks Cowboys. Fun Sunday night game there.
That's a fun one.
Saints Packers kind of random Monday night game. Oh man, sending the Saints to the frozen tundra on December 23rd. Man, that's tough. That's tough for them.
There's no way Dennis Allen's not getting fired this year. No.
Now if they go
There we go.
6-11.
See, okay, 10 a.m. Christmas game. I don't like
There
that.
you go. And it's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix. What?
I wonder what the Netflix scorebook's gonna look like.
What the hell is that?
Or their music.
You on Netflix?
Oh yeah, the NFL sold the Christmas games to Netflix.
Bro, fuck that.
I know, dude.
That's what I'm saying. You have to have like 3 different. You have to have at least, and you have to have Peacock too. So to watch the NFL, you have to have YouTube TV to watch every game. I should state. You have to have YouTube TV to get Sunday Ticket. You have to have Netflix. You have to have Prime. You have to have Peacock, and you have to have ESPN Plus.
That's if you're a sucker.
Or you could just torrent all of them. That works too.
What? No, what?
Just kidding. We want YouTube TV to sponsor us.
Yeah,
Why
we
would
do
that?
want you. You're not suckers. I'm talking about horrible Netflix and Prime Video. They're very bad. Very bad.
Mm-hmm.
YouTube TV is the only way. YouTube TV is the way and the light.
I think the NFL should sell all their games to YouTube TV. Every single one.
Hey, sell a game to the West Coast Draft Pod.
Now that there you go. And we're on YouTube too. So it's like we could be a subsidiary.
What about a West Coast Draft Pod broadcast? The Manning
Oh
cast.
man, what would our grad? Oh man, we need to. Oh man,
How about this?
If
we do Red Zone for you.
We would agree great on Red Zone. Are you kidding me? We'd be awesome on Red Zone. Nothing against Scott Hansen because he's also awesome.
He does. He's one of the goats. He's a weird looking guy though.
Scott Hansen, all 3 of us just start running Red Zone.
He has ears like Obama caricatures have.
Oh no, you're thinking of Andrew Siciliano.
Oh, whoops.
Sorry. Who actually, unfortunately, was not working for NFL Network.
Wait, mates, we've got a
I know, I
Boxing Day
saw
matchup.
that. That was such a bummer.
We've got a Boxing Day match between the Seattle Seahawks and the Chicago Bears.
Oh,
I
there
can't
you
understand
go.
why this match wasn't in the UK.
What? I did not know about this. What the hell is this?
Like that game, honestly, should have been in London. That's Boxing Day for them.
Yeah. Or go to Australia.
Dude, honestly, Dude,
You have to stay
they're
up
gonna go to
late
Australia
for that
Sunday.
game. That's middle of the night, probably.
Mhm.
I
Oh, here's
guarantee you,
a.
I'm gonna go to Australia someday.
I cannot remember
I
the last
bet.
time we've been in Soldier Field in that late of the year.
Yeah, that's. I mean, it's kind of a tough draw schedule
That's
wise.
that's tough. Yeah.
Yeah. Here you go. Oh yeah, here's the by the way, so the NFL, I learned about this actually earlier today. So you know how like the NFL one week will just randomly put 3 games on a Saturday. And it's usually like week 15 the past few years. Well, they moved that back to week 17 this year so they didn't interfere with the college football playoff. But the
Oh, they
result,
put it randomly because there's no college football. It's not random.
okay, fair. But you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Now, so they moved it back to week 17 now. Which it's a Sunday, so no, they'd probably still be competing with some sort of college football bowl. But point being, anyway, so
It's
these are
actually
the
not to not compete. It's actually a law. They can't. That was what
Oh
it was
yeah,
messy with the Black Friday games.
yeah,
Because college
yeah.
football is played on Fridays.
No. But anyways, 3 of these 5 games will be moved into primetime slots on Saturday. 3 of these 5 TBD games. So we've got Broncos Bengals, Cardinals Rams, Chargers Patriots, Colts Giants, Falcons Commanders.
We got to pick 3 of these.
We gotta pick 3 of these to move to prime slots on Saturday, December 28th.
What's
Well,
that
New
mean
York,
though? Does that mean
obviously.
2 of them at 1:30 and
No,
then
they're
at
gonna be
5:30?
because like you know how last year there was Bengals Vikings in the morning, it was Steelers Colts in the
Oh,
afternoon, and then
okay.
Lions Broncos at night.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
be this week. Here we
Okay.
have to choose 3 of these 5 to move
Oh,
into standalone spots on Saturday.
I think New York's the obvious one, right?
yeah, they're gonna pick that one. There's
They're gonna
another
be out.
Colts prime time. I think they'll
Probably say
pick
the same thing
Denver
about.
and LA. One of the LA teams, and then Denver, Cincy.
Yeah. They might just, assuming Cincinnati's deep in the playoff hunt at that point, Denver might be out of it, but they might just want to get team there. Yeah, probably one of the LA. I cannot imagine them picking Chargers Patriots. I'm sorry. Right, if the Cardinals are fun, they don't even have to be good. If they're fun, I could see them picking this one.
They were fun all last year. They had fire in their bellies.
They had fire in their bellies. Also, I mean, Falcon. I mean, I could see if the Falcons are good and Jane Daniels is fun. I could see them choosing this one too.
MPJ.
I do not see a universe where they pick Chargers Patriots. I'm sorry, that one's horrible. Looking ahead to Sunday now, or what will definitely be Sunday. Vikings, Packers. There you go. Oh, we got the Derek Carr Bowl. There you go. We finally talked about the Raiders once. Raiders Saints. Oh, we got the next Cowboys Eagles game. Oh, wow, look at that. That's kind of weird. You see this? The only late game of that day is Cowboys Eagles.
It was basically
That's
a
the
prime
only.
game.
So it basically acts as a primetime game, just not primetime.
Oh,
That's fun.
or the 2 games not picked go into that slot.
That's also very possible, especially if it's if it's Rams Cardinals, it definitely would be. So, but you're also right about that. Dolphins Browns, interesting Sunday night game. Dolphins having to go to Cleveland and on December 29th. That's tough. L. Sorry, Tua.
Oh God, he's had bad history in Ohio.
He has not enjoyed his time in Ohio thus far, that's for sure. And here we go. Couple days before the new year, we ring in 2025 with an NFC Championship rematch. That'll be fun.
Revenge game, man.
Revenge game. And you know what? It's probably
Kendall
not even
Vindor's
going to
get a pick.
It'll probably be like 50 degrees in Santa Clara.
Probably gonna be nice out.
Kendall Vindor will get a pick.
And we've arrived to
He's
week
not gonna
18.
be on the roster.
Is that for sure?
I mean, we got Terry and Arnold. We got Amik Robertson. We got Ennis Rakestraw. We got what's his face? Carlson Davis. Brian Branch. We got too many guys now, man. If he's on the roster, he's like our 6th or 7th corner.
But he did lose Sutton. Maybe that gives him a spot
Yeah,
back.
but they drafted 2 in the first 2 rounds. So
Yeah.
I
I want the redemption arc.
you know what? They could keep him on the practice squad and call him up for that game, and he'd be all right. He'd be all right. Sunday, January 5th. The last game of the regular season. I'm getting choked up already just thinking about it. The last Seahawks football we watched for 8 months.
That'll be close to Inauguration Day.
Yeah, it would be. It would be. What's games here? Obviously, none of them have given time or anything yet because they don't do that till the week before. From this lineup, though, who's getting moved up to Sunday night? Dolphins, Jets, enticing, even though they've already been given the Jets like 27 primetime games. Bengals, Steelers.
That's a good one.
As is Browns, Ravens, to be honest with you.
Chicago, Green Bay.
Chicago, Green Bay. If Chicago's in the playoff race, obviously it's going to come down to who's in the playoff race. So this is a little bit of projection ahead.
You can see Giants,
Rams, even.
Mm-hmm.
Giants, Eagles. The Giants are going to be so bad, man.
New York.
It is New York, though.
You know what? Actually, though, under the radar pick for the Sunday night game, Houston, Tennessee.
Mm.
Because the Titans are actually better than we think this year. That could be enticing for playoff implications.
Yeah, I can see that. It's not bad. Not a bad.
What do we think some of the worst teams are?
Even Jags, Colts.
Who are the
Raiders
worst
be
teams?
pretty bad. I think the Saints are
Panthers,
gonna be bad.
Giants,
Panthers.
Saints. I think the Commanders will be bad, but
Titans?
they'll be fun. They'll be fun bad. Titans, I don't think will be terrible. They'll be fine. What I have
They
them
got a
finishing
decent
at?
quarterback.
I had them finishing 5-12. That's pretty bad. Patriots. Oh, Patriots, another one. Broncos. Yeah, Broncos, another one. Yeah, I think the Commanders are gonna be bad but fun. Kind of like the Cardinals were this year. You can see them
That's a
pulling
good
some
one.
weird upsets.
I think Dan Quinn's a better coach than people make him out to be.
Yeah. So then we're actually gonna go ahead and we're gonna skip ahead here to the Super Bowl, where there's actually already been. It's already been announced. It's already been announced. Bengals. Oh, hold on. Sorry. Oh man, this is embarrassing. Lions.
Some weird editing going on there.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy. The NFL really dropped the ball. They announced this way too far in advance. Took all the suspense out of the Super Bowl. Took all the suspense out of the playoffs.
Get that filthy team out of my screen. The Seahawks are synonymous with filth and cocky, and evil.
You know, we've never gotten a.
Watching the Seattle Seahawks make me want to be a Niners fan.
You know, we've never gotten a bird versus cat Super Bowl because the only 2 cat teams that have ever made the Super Bowl are the Bengals and Panthers, and the Bengals have only played the Niners and Rams, and the Panthers only played the Patriots and Broncos.
I always forget that they were in another Super Bowl.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't think a cat team's ever
Shout
won.
out John Fox.
Nope.
John Fox is a Super Bowl loser.
He is a Super Bowl loser. 2-time Super Bowl loser, in fact. With different teams. That's fun. Yeah, no, a cat team has never won a Super Bowl. That is also true. Doesn't help when 2 of them.
That's a
never
good
even
trivia
made
question
it.
to answer right there.
How many Super Bowls have cat teams collectively won in the NFL? 0. Hurts my feelings. We should have had. We the Bengals are like 3 plays going the other way away from having 3. That's depressing. I guess you could say that about any team, though. except the 4 teams that have never made it.
Seahawks are 2 plays away from having 3.
Yeah, there you go. All right. That's the full regular season schedule. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna talk about our own team schedules, and we're gonna start with Daniel's favorite team, the Seahawks. I will go by so I just want you to kind of talk through the games, and I will annotate with wins and losses as you go.
I'm actually really happy with the schedule. I think having a really soft, easy beginning to get some momentum going, work out the kinks. I like where the bye is. There's only one really tough stretch. I'm pretty happy with it. Only 3 10 a.m.s. Would have liked maybe a little bit more prime time, but I'm very happy. So I'm going to go W. It's Denver.
Yeah.
Quarterback. Beat New England.
Yeah.
Lose to Miami. Lose to Detroit. Beat New York. Lose versus San Francisco. Win versus Atlanta.
Interesting. Okay.
Lose versus the Buffaloes. Or Bills. We're gonna go win because it's at home. Win. Going off
You
of
need to get your own soundboard, and you need to like be
dueling.
interfering with each other's.
Going off of having a bye week to prepare, I think this is gonna be a win.
All right.
I think beat the Cards, beat the Jets, beat Cards again, lose versus the Packers, beat the Vikings, beat the Bears, lose to the Rams.
So, grand total, we're talking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 6.
Wow. That's optimistic.
You want to edit some of those?
Honestly, I'm pretty happy. I think the schedule is pretty fair.
On,
What?
11 and 6 is bold, my friends.
It's not a hard schedule.
For reference, when I was doing
upsets
these
happen
picks
all the time
earlier.
in this league, though.
And
Yeah, that's why we have.
I've heard
We're
teams
winning
cannibalize
some of them.
it.
Yes, I agree. We are doing some upsets.
That is true. You are projecting some upsets, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's fair.
All
All right.
I mean, it's your prediction. All right, 11 and 6. There we go. All right.
That is more generous than I would have expected. But I do think there's just so much talent on this team that we should be around 10 wins. I really do think we should. And there's be some growing pains and some wins we should win, but we really underperformed last year. I really do believe that.
Go to Detroit next. Super Bowl losers, I'm afraid. Here we go. Well, you're on his side?
Yeah, that's right. True, that's right. Yeah. There we go.
There you go. All right. Here we go. Daniel, overall thoughts and then game by game picks.
Dude, it's the first year that I honestly don't give a crap about the Lions schedule because I have a feeling we'll have the same record regardless.
No.
I think they'll be pretty good. Like either way, I think we got a solid team.
There you go.
Yeah. But yeah,
All right.
it's the first place schedule. It is what it is.
Yeah, just your record prediction solid.
Yeah, probably.
All right.
Rams, give me a dub.
All right.
Tampa Bay, give me a dub.
All right.
Arizona, give me a dub.
All right.
Oh my God. No, actually, this time I think we're gonna win. I think we'll beat the Seahawks.
I think so too.
Prime time.
Early bye week stuff.
Early bye weeks. Yeah. Fuck the Cowboys, man. They're gonna beat us. They're gonna beat us.
Vikings.
Cowboys, bro. We'll be the Vikings. Oh, Titans is kind of a tough one, actually. 'Cause I feel like the Titans are one of those wild card teams. Like, I don't know how good or bad they're going to be this year. I'd have to kind of look more into who's actually on the roster. I'm a little skeptical about Tennessee's O-line. So I don't know how good they're going to be in general.
That's their biggest issue, I think.
They have a very
Yeah.
unathletic left tackle.
Yeah. I'm kind of with you on the JC Latham skepticism. Okay, I think we win that game actually. At Green Bay.
Lose the bye week. Rob. Stuck that one in there, huh?
I did sneak that one in there.
At the Packers. I think we beat Green Bay and Lambeau again. I think we do that. I think Houston beats us.
Tough stretch in Texas there.
I think we beat Jacksonville. I think the Colts beat us. I feel like the Colts are a bad matchup for us. We beat the Bears at home. Packers beat us at home.
On a Hail Mary.
On some bullshit, man. I don't know if it's going to be a Hail Mary, but it's going to be bullshit. I have a bad feeling about that game, to be honest with you. I think we beat the Bills, actually. I think we get our revenge from a couple years ago. I think Bears beat us in Chicago. And I think we get our revenge over the Niners. We get a win. Wait, what's our record right now?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You're 11-5 through week
11-5.
17.
Did you count the bye week loss?
I did not count the bye week loss. I only counted the wins. I only counted the wins.
In your dreams. Yeah, I think we beat the Vikings at home. I think we
There you
sweep
go.
Minnesota. Honestly, I think we get the exact same division record we did last year.
There you go.
Yeah, I think it's pretty realistic, honestly.
Oops, hold on. So there you go.
That's
There
just
you
a
go.
first
12
glance, obviously. I feel like a lot can change. closer to the season, but
12
just
and
first glance
5.
matchups, I think that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, no, I think overall it's a solid projection there. I think I could definitely see
As
that.
was
12 and
promised.
5.
This was promised.
Yeah.
Solid.
I'll
All
take it.
right. Clear. Oh, wait, and we also have to find what's their cheapest and most expensive ticket. Cheapest at Arizona for 60. Oh, at Dallas for 50. What's with these
I think
Cowboys
it's
prices?
the standing room only tickets.
Yeah.
Probably. Okay,
Like you
so
all
at-
see the doors open and people start running, right?
yeah,
I wouldn't put stock in the Cowboys prices.
at Dallas
Ours
50.
is the cheapest, and then most expensive is going to be
238 for the. Oh wait, no, 257 at Green Bay.
Lambeau.
Oof.
Oh, 268 home versus Chicago on Thanksgiving. That makes sense.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Okay, there you go. What's the cheapest and most expensive Seahawks ticket? Probably the Cardinals, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, $40 for Atlanta.
Yeah, Cardinals for $29.
29. Yep, here you go. And then most expensive. Do any get into the twos?
like
versus
There we
Green
go.
Bay.
215. Yeah, versus Green Bay. Yeah, those Packers games are. Yeah, it makes sense.
Those damn
All-
cheeseheads.
All righty here. Cincinnati Bengals. All right, here we go.
At least my team didn't finish in fourth in their division last year.
Fourth place schedule. Fourth place schedule made the same exact record. That's just because we played in a decent division. Actually, the NFC West.
Team from your
is a
division make the
decent-
Super Bowl?
No, I guess that's true. You were very front loaded. Sorry.
That's fair.
Let's see. On that note, no, I like the way the schedule bakes out. There's no like crazy tough stretches. I think actually the toughest stretch in the whole schedule is going to be probably Eagles, Raiders, Ravens, Chargers, bye Steelers, Cowboys. Like that 6-game stretch there is probably going to be the toughest on the whole schedule. With that, you could honestly probably throw at Cleveland in there too. With that said, Raiders, easy dub. Chargers, dub. bye week. This is actually something I noticed earlier today, even. This is crazy. They play Thursday, November 7th against why is there a penis in the top right? God damn it. They play Thursday, November 7th against the so they play Thursday, November 7th against Baltimore. They rate Chargers. Uh-oh. I disconnect.
No, you're good. I can hear you.
My back. Okay, I'm back. 10 days later against the Chargers, bye week, and then 2 weeks later against the Steelers. So
Oh,
between November 8th, within that stretch, which I just said is the toughest of the schedule, they have one game in 23 days. Not bad. We like that. That's enticing. That's good. Yep, get the mini buy. The mini buy is real. Now, as far as wins losses go here. Win. Beating the Patriots week 1. That one I feel pretty good about. Win. We're going to Kansas City. We beat them. We're pissed off after last year.
Going to Kansas City? You mean Burrowhead?
We're going to Burrowhead and we win. Win. Monday Night Football. We don't lose when we wear the white helmets. Win. We beat the Panthers. We're red hot right now. It is the Panthers. Cue the meow. There it is. Win. We get revenge on the Ravens. Fuck them. They swept us last year because Burrow was hurt. That's the only reason. Win. Giants wear their dumbass throwbacks and we kick their ass while they're wearing those.
Oh, God.
We lose to the Browns because we always lose.
Cursed.
We're cursed. We're cursed there. Lose to the Eagles too. Okay, we're officially on a losing streak. The sky is falling. We beat the Raiders. That's good. We lose on a short week to the Ravens. That's a tough go. Burrow doesn't get hurt this time though. Going into the bye week, we get off the schneid. We beat the the Chargers. So going into the bye, we've got a very, very solid 8-3 record. Not bad. How are things going to go from here? We lose to the Steelers. We lose to the Cowboys. Rough go of things right here. Everything's falling. The sky's falling. Houday Nation is falling apart. Twitter is melting down. We suck. We're the worst team in the league. Fire Zach Taylor. Beat the Titans. Beat the Browns. Beat the Broncos. Finish off the season beating the Steelers. We go 12-5. Win the AFC North. Number 2 seed in the AFC. Go to the Super Bowl. Super Bowl champs.
What's the final record? 12-5.
12-5. Which is going to probably be my official prediction for the next 4 months. I projected 13-4 last year. So I am managing expectations now. 12-5 Super Bowl champs. I am managing expectations.
At least I'm not the most over expectations person here. Jason Tatum gives CR and Russell Wilson sunshine shoes.
Nice.
Ooh, whoopee! I got Jason Tatum shoes.
Let's go. 2024 NFL schedule quirks. Did league consider Taylor Swift? I'm actually going to read this article later.
Oh my God! That's just that's just what does sports journalism come to?
I'm reading this article later because I want to see why
a dude who has a pretty good shot.
Who's that?
At winning the Survivor season has talked so much about Taylor Swift.
Oh yeah.
It's like no.
Oh no. You're gonna have to deal with that all season, just like you had to deal with the NFL season becoming the Taylor Swift season.
I know. I wish I could filter her out of my life.
Okay, I'm reading the article. Okay, it's not all about Taylor Swift. That was just the headliner. Why aren't some of the biggest homecoming games on prime time? It's fair. Why don't the Patriots have a bye after playing the Jaguars in London? That's rough, honestly.
They definitely have the shortest trip to London. That's like a 3-hour flight.
Let's see. Which team had the biggest? Flight. Which team had the biggest schedule glow up? Oh, so like least primetime games. to
Honestly?
most is Houston.
Boston to London's like a trip to the West Coast.
Is it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that makes sense.
I think it might be shorter.
All right. It was a pretty uneventful article, all things considered. No offense to Brooke Pryor.
I think
but-
it's like 6 hours from Boston to Seattle.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right.
I
It's
think
about
it's
6
like-
hours.
I
It was
think
like
it's
6
5.
hours from Sacramento to Philadelphia. So
I think it's 5 from Boston to London.
let's Google this. Six hours and 50 minutes.
Ooh.
Oh, you got cooked. You got cooked. You've been fired as our
Oh,
flight analyst.
whoa. Let's see how much it is to LA. Boston to LA. No.
That's
I
pretty
got
close,
cooked.
though, honestly.
It's basically the same, to be honest with you. It's
I got
basically the
cooked.
same. You got cooked. You got cooked. At least I don't have to play in Germany.
I'll say this. My prediction was an optimistic prediction.
That's fair. That's fair.
I can
Well-
give a more pessimistic one as well.
There you go. That's it. As far as the schedule release goes, that's everything on the docket. Predicted, and we'll go more in depth in August with predicting every single team's every single game. But this was fun. Some big matchups on the slate. Exciting to break down.
That's going to get us through so many weeks because I think we do like one pair of divisions every episode.
Yep, exactly. We do one division episode. We do two. Well, yeah, one division episode.
No, I
Two
think we-
episodes per week. That'll get us
I think
through a
we
month
did
of
2
content.
episodes, 2 divisions per episode.
I think we only did one.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
That's 8 episodes, baby. Let's go.
That's 8 episodes. There you go. That's a month of content in the off season.
Yes.
Let's go. All right, boys. That's it for the
We
West
do
Coast
not
draft.
care.
That's a good time. Good time for that. If one of us does not care, we all do not care. Just kidding. Don't say that. Daniel, closing thoughts.
Oh man, it was a good episode, boys. Like going over the schedule. You know, I would love to see a Lions Bengals Super Bowl. Actually, that'd be a lot of
I'd
fun.
like that. I'd like that a lot.
Give
I think
me
that's something
Lions.
the whole NFL could get behind.
Give me a
except
Lions
the
Bengals
Chiefs.
Super Bowl and an 0-17 Green Bay season.
Honestly, I
Let's
think
go.
every
Who's gonna be
team, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there, but every fan that's not, and maybe I'm biased with this, but every fan that is not an AFC North fan or an NFC North fan or a Chiefs fan would probably have a good time with the Bengals Lions.
I think so too.
Yeah,
When will the first team go 0-17?
it'll be the Packers this year.
Yeah.
It'll be the Patriots this year.
I don't know if there's any candidates here. I could maybe see. I don't think there's any 0-17.
Probably the Panthers.
No. If anyone's gonna do it, it's probably the Panthers last year. They
Yeah.
won 2 games on just magical bullshit.
They did. I feel like Dennis Allen is a worthy coach, but that roster is too good to go
Mhm.
to go on 17.
Closing thoughts, Rob.
If one of us do not care, all of us do not care. One of us click like, all of us click like. Want to subscribe, all